So hello guys, this is my WWE Saturday Night's Main Event 2024 predictions video where we're going to predict who is going to win the match. And starting off, it's the women's US title final, which is Mitchell versus Chelsea. And I think they're gonna have Chelsea win the US title. And I can give a very solid reason for it. I think if they wanted to have Nietzsche win the title, I think they probably would have been, you know, Bailey in the finals or something to give Nietzsche that rub. To give Nietzsche, she beat Bailey and, having Bailey lifting her hand up and be like, yeah, give her props, getting her over the crowd. But and also Michin has a win over Chelsea earlier also. And I think here you get Chelsea get a lick back and maybe you can run it one more time in the future. But I think that's how it's gonna go. And and they're gonna go full on with Chelsea being the US champion with Piper Niven inside, and they give her like oh, I think they'll give her creative freedom. They'll be like, we have made you the first US champion. You have taken a very big decision to do that. Essentially making a chicken shit loser the champion. So we trust you. We give you the pen. Go write yourself a good story that gets you more over and also the title more over. Then second match is Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. I think Drew's winning. He has to win. Like Sami doesn't lose anything by losing. He just won War Games. Okay, so he doesn't lose. And Drew is coming back from like two losses to Punk. Like two losses to Punk, and uh, he needs some of his heat back in the match. And I think Drew winning will further the story, and Sammy winning will just like end it. Like there will be no purpose of Sammy still being in the Drew storyline going forward if Sammy wins. So I think Drew wins, but probably there will be some shenanigans. Maybe Jey Uso will come out, and I think maybe Seth Rollins will be involved here in some way, which will cause inadvertently for Sami Zayn to lose the match, and Drew will win. I think that's my prediction. And then third match, that is Liv Morgan versus Iyo Sky for the WWE Women's Heavyweight Championship. In that match, I predict Liv is winning. I think if you look at the plans right now, if you look at the story, like Rhea pinned Liv to win the War Games, and Rhea pinned Raquel to win the match. Rhea and Iyo had, both holding the titles moment, but that's clearly indicated something more in the future. I think right now, if you have Iyo beat uh, beat Liv, that kind of, it, you won't be able to tell a well-structured story if Iyo wins and Rhea is chasing after her. Maybe you can have something like an Iyo versus Liv rematch for the World Championship at the Netflix premiere. Rhea, Rhea then beating Liv again to honor title shot. But I don't think that's happening. I think it's clear the way that they are telling the story. Rhea will get the title back at the Netflix premiere from Liv Morgan, and then Iyo will probably win the Rumble or the Chamber to go after Rhea at WrestleMania. That's how you build the feud, because also you don't want to end Iyo's reign at WrestleMania in like 2 months for a person who had already, held the title for a year before, having to relinquishing it due to injury, then Becky winning it, and then everything happened. But that's how I see, and I also predict, Raquel will get involved, so Rhea will get involved, and this would lead to, Liv getting the advantage and Iyo losing. Sadly, but that's what's gonna happen. I just hope Iyo gets a good match out of Liv. She can get a good match out of anyone, but I hope for Liv's sake she does. Because Liv doesn't have that much time left on the ring. And she has defended her title. Like, how many times has she defended her title? She defended it against Becky Lynch in a steel cage. She defended it against Zelina Vega. She defended it against Rhea Ripley and Bad Blood. Out of those three, she won two. She lost the third, which I think is official. Rhea won that match by disqualification. And because she mentioned in that promo that I still won the match, so I'm still coming after the women's championship. So she has had like two defenses and she has already surpassed like what 200 days as champ. That's diabolical. That's I mean only she. It's not like the worst reign in WWE right now because the Judgment Day has a much worse reign than them, much worse reign than her. So this is why this is happening. But I think Rhea is going to get involved. Io is going to lose because of that, and then we're probably going to set up Rhea versus Liv at the Netflix premiere. I think that's what the direction is. The fourth match on the card that is for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's Gunther versus Damien Priest versus Finn Balor. I mean, it's two scenarios where they can go. Either they can have Gunther win both of them, because Gunther's tweet was also now no more no more confidence issues or something like that. So you can either have Gunther pin both of them and get his confidence back and go back to the reign general Gunther. But I predict Gunther will pin Balor, and it will still be like his confidence issues and everything, because I think whatever the next feud is, and I think leading into the Royal Rumble, Gunther's confidence issues will be a major factor into what he does at the Rumble and what the opponents that are coming after him also bring up in their promos or use as a point to get a shot at his title, playing on his ego, getting him riled up, getting title shots like that. Someone like a Seth, someone like a CM Punk doing that. I think that's what's gonna happen. Then we have the main event: Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Uh, this has really been a really great story, which at the start it really their storyline which led to Bash at Berlin was like a very weird storyline that Kevin didn't want to fight for the title, but Cody wanted to give him a title shot. And from then to here, having Cody and Kevin being like one of the best storylines in WWE, probably the best storyline right now in the WWE, that is, barring the bloodline stuff, is probably Cody versus KO. So I watched SmackDown and KO was standing tall, and they're bringing back the Winged Eagle belt. I don't know if they'll have Cody lose this. I mean, in Saudi, for that fucking useless big ass Saudi belt, they had Cody beat Gunther. I don't think they're gonna have Cody lose to Kevin just for Kevin to like lose it back to Cody at the Rumble. But I personally what I want is Kevin to win to Randy Orton to return. But that becomes a reason for Kevin Owens to win the title, and then probably you can have like a triple threat at the SNME at the SNME before the Rumble that is happening. Kevin retains there, and in just a week's time, both Kevin and Cody battle from their match. Go one last time against each other in like a no holds barred or something like match at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Cody finally wins the championship back. Finally, he has defeated the evil of Kevin Owens, and then The Rock says the final boss comes out. I think that would be a really great story. Then after that, you can write off Kevin till Elimination Chamber. Maybe Kevin can come back, put out Randy Orton, out of commission, attack Sami Zayn. Then they can start their feud. I think that will be a better storyline direction. But I predict that Cody is going to win, and Randy is going to return. Cody is going to win because of that, and Cody is probably going to hit like a vertebraker or something, and we'll probably see Kevin Owens back at the Rumble. And in the Rumble, he'll probably like attack Randy and Sami, and I think that will be how he moves on to his next storyline. So that's my overall predictions for WWE Saturday Night's main event 2024 happening tomorrow. So if you like this type of content, like this video, share and subscribe. If you don't, then share it with those who do. Donate to my UPI ID shareboy@okicici so that I can make YouTube a career option. And I have my social media links in the description, my Twitter and Instagram links, so follow me there. And that's it. Not for today. That's it for today regarding wrestling content. But I will be uploading some reactions to non-wrestling content today also. So stay tuned for that. Thank you. Goodbye. Alvida.